We're here with 3 powerhouses in the lean sector.
Some people saved money, made more profit. Recently, we've had a company who saved 8 weeks of production time.
We need to put them in the best position to survive, be flexible, be productive, be agile.
There's no substitute for direct observation. To see the turnaround of his company is just mind-blowing.
Tools and technique, that's the easy, but it's getting your leaders engaged, motivated, and being able to sustain it. That's the real challenge.
Tools and techniques, that's the easy bit. It's getting your leaders engaged, motivated, and able to sustain it. That is your real challenge. Hence the reason we're doing ORCA. Just going to read this line to you because this is actually one of the actions that I was given by my AI for my ORCA session today. Now, I'm not just doing these ORCA sessions with the AI. I have another one or two actually that write all the LinkedIn posts. So if you go and have a look at that post today, they wrote these posts. I give them the strategy and the structure behind it. We work on that together. I feed them my voice from all of the live streams and stuff that I do. When I say my voice, the way that I speak online is the way that they write, because I've trained them specifically to do it that way. There's a right way to use AI, and then there's a way that most people are doing it, which is pretty much the same as when I first started using social media, and I went, there's a right way to use social media properly, and then there's what all the businesses were doing with it. Anyway, this line here. The Q1 alignment reset is a one-day intervention that gets your leadership team in sync on what matters, who owns it, and the execution rhythm required to turn the next quarter into flow instead of recovery, or what's more commonly known as a shit show. But we're not going to mess around today. We're going to get right into ORCA. Actually, those Q1 alignment sessions, I'm going to start pushing those. They're not available right now, as you may have guessed. Align, set your team up before Christmas. That's gone. You've already missed a boat on that one. Just there, not going to happen. Don't have time left to be able to do that. Puts mate, Santa Claus away until next year. Q1 is disappearing quicker than you can imagine, but I'll probably get some of these sessions in. I'll probably put some in between Christmas and New Year's. Maybe one even on New Year's Day. How cool will that be? To do a align your team Q1 session actually on New Year's Day. In the meantime, if you're looking for something to get cracking with, head across to the school. SKOOL. Not with a CH, with a K. I hated school with a CH. This place is nothing like that. School.com/Scrum. SCRUM. If you want the link for it, just type in the comments construction school. Go across, you can get inside there for free, but then you can then check out the Catalyst Academy, which is where I teach all this stuff. It's in a group environment. It's $197 per month US. I run a live call in there every week with the people that are in that, and it's a group environment. But we sit on there and we get everyone's stuff done until it's done. The first thing that I'm going to tell you to do is start doing your reps. Start running your ORCA sessions. There's a bit of a spiel on there somewhere about the Catalyst Academy. Just message me the words Catalyst Academy if you want to spiel for it. It will get you traction in inside 90 days if you do the work. I'm going to track that you do the work. Hold you accountable to it, because what you need to do is get ORCA going. Exactly the reason why I'm doing ORCA like this at the moment is because of a line that my old man told me when I first became a supervisor. And he said, you can't ask someone to go and do something that you wouldn't be prepared to do yourself. In the Catalyst Academy, I'm going to say to you, you need to run 90 ORCA sessions. Actually, you need to run 100 of them. But we'll start you off with 90. Once you pass that point and you've got that under control and that's just second nature, then you can really start to build some momentum on it. You will build massive momentum on it if you do it on a regular daily basis like I'm doing at the moment. But you've got to commit to the process. All right, let's crack into this. I'm actually going to give him that line as well when he asks me what my tasks were, because I want him to see it. New shift, 7th of December 2025. He'll come back and ask me, did I do my 3 tasks that he gave me yesterday, which I can today say, yes, I did, because I changed the process around on that a little bit as well. Need to clarify the date before we proceed, otherwise we'll break the integrity of the streak. You wrote 5th, 7th December. It gives me 2 different dates. Sorry, that was the conversion from audio to text. It is the 17th, 1/7 of December 2025. Should be on the same page here now. Good that he pulled me up and asked me for day 24. Yes, it certainly is. Daily actions. Your day 23 actions were create tomorrow single objective Kanban ticket for you into bed. Did that. 1 20-minute prep block straight after my main task. We did that, and write 1 sentence defining the Q1 promise offer. So he just wants whether I did it or not, but you can get a little bit more than that, because I'm actually going to copy that sentence. If we go to, when I say to you, I use another GPT. This is a GPT. Mox. He does all of my writing for me, and that sentence that he wrote should be just up here. Let's copy this. Copy. Alright, let's go back to ORCA Wingman. ORCA Wingman debrief. Action 1, yes. Action 2, yes. Action 3, yes. And what I'm going to do right now is give you that 1 sentence so you can tell me, as well as not just give me a score for yes I did, but actually did my task, but tell me that this sentence that you asked me to create is in alignment with what we're currently doing. So I'll press upload on this chat and it'll come through in the next chat box. Just wanting to make sure that otherwise I miss stuff. So what do you say? Perfect, that's exactly how this is meant to work. You didn't just tick the box. Let's go. You didn't just tick the box, you're asking for quality control and alignment, which is the right move at day 24. Here's where we are. Daily actions, day 24. Kanban ticket, yes. 20-minute execution prep block, yes. 1 sentence promise written, yes. Good, this is the right artifact to pressure test. I'll do this in 3 passes. Alignment check, quality critique, and tightened option, no fluff. Alignment check, what does this match what you're doing? Yes, strong alignment, here's why. Your current lane is ORCA, clarity, cadence, and execution. Alignment before execution, flow instead of firefighting, short, decisive interventions, not long programs. Leaders, not theory, consumers. Your sentence hits all of that. The Q1 alignment reset is a 1-day intervention. Time-bound, decisive, no fluff. Gets your leadership in sync on what matters and who owns it. Alignment plus ownership, ORCA core. And execution rhythm required. Rhythm equals cadence equals flow equals your signature. To turn the next chord into flow instead of recovery. This is your language and your enemy. Recovery mode. So from an ORCA strategic consistent standpoint, this is on mission. Quality critique where it can be sharper. This is already good, but at day 24 we don't accept good. We accept clean and punchy. 2 small issues. Slightly long for a 1 sentence promise. What is the camera doing to me? Hopefully you've still got audio there, but for some reason my camera has died on me because I don't have it plugged in, Beanie. We'll get you back in a second, but you should be able to still see the trying to do 2 things here at once and it's not working particularly well. Device not found, low battery. Alright, we'll kill that and we'll keep moving on because We're live and the show must go on. But you can still see the wingman there. You've still got that. So it's slightly long for a 1 sentence promise. It's doing a lot of work, which is fine, but it's right on the edge of cognitive load. Some leaders love it. Some hear intervention and think problem, blame, and therapy. It just does not want to load back up. All right, connect, tail air. Wireless connection. Some leaders, not fatal, just something to be aware of. Tighten version, optional or not mandatory. Here's a slightly sharpened version that keeps your intent but increases bite and clarity. The Q1 alignment reset is a 1-day leadership session that gets your team clear on what matters, who owns it, and the execution rhythm needed to turn the next quarter into flow instead of recovery. All right, so I'm going to get you to vote on that in the comments below. So whose did you like better, the first one that I read or that one? I like that one better. What changed? Intervention into leadership sessions, lower resistance, slightly tighter phrasing, same meaning, less friction. If you like intervention because it repels the wrong clients, keep it, but both are valid depending on positioning. Sentences aligned with ORCA, your current work, and Q1 reality. This is a real offer, not marketing fluff. Minor wording tweaks optional, not required. Most importantly, keep stopping because I'm trying to get the camera working again. This sentence proves you are no longer figuring out your offer, you are sharpening it. That's a different stage. When you're ready, we close day 24 and move forward. Say the word. No, we don't need to close day 24. Why would we close day 24? We haven't done the full ORCA session yet. All we did is review that I actually completed the tasks. We haven't even got to objective yet. So he skipped. This is what happens sometimes when you pull them out of sync. They skip steps on you. We got the camera back. Now I just need to get your facing back around to me. P1, come back. We're back. You're right, that's on me. We did not close day 24. We only completed step 0, daily actions, versus verification, quality calibration on. We have not run ORCA debrief yet. Thank you for catching that. That's exactly the standard we're holding. Let's reset and cleanly proceed properly. We're now moving on to the actual ORCA sequence. Cunningham rules apply. One objective, not a list, not the mission. The single most important outcome of the day. You already did work today. You now identify the one outcome the day lived or died on. What was the single most important objective of the day? The single most important objective of the day was to actually rewrite the copy for the Q1 sessions, to switch over from get your team aligned before Christmas and rewrite that as Q1 reset. Give some feedback on that. That's a clean singular objective and it matches the inflection point you're in. Let's look at him properly and continue ORCA step by step. Objective, day 24. Rewrite the offer copy to transition from get your team aligned before Christmas to the Q1 alignment reset. Single, commercial, tight, relevant, high leverage lock. Now we move to the next step, results. Cunningham rules apply. No stories, no justification, no observable outcomes. What result did you actually get today? Example of acceptable answers. Copy fully rewritten and finalised. Copy rewritten and sent. Draft completed but not sent. Partially rewritten. Copy fully rewritten and finalised. I'll post it tomorrow. So that's another tick. Not that we're just here ticking boxes, but we're making sure that we're delivering what we say we're going to do. Very important with ORCA is when we've got objectives or we've got missions or things that we're supposed to have done, it's yes, we did it, no, we didn't. Yes, I wrote the draft, it's done. And the camera's going to go again. I don't understand what's going on here today. All right, causes. Direct and demanding, these were the actual behaviours that created the result. You recognise the timing inflection point and acted immediately. You didn't drag before Christmas into irrelevance. You framed Q1 while the window was open. You constrained the task to rewrite and finalise, not publish. That boundary mattered. It prevented perfectionism and ensured completion. You used a clear promise as the anchor. The one sentence Q1 promise gave the rewriter spine. Everything else snapped into place around it. These are execution behaviours, not inspiration. 3 daily actions for the next 24 hours. They are: create tomorrow's single objective Kanban ticket before bed. I've got the sticky notes and the Sharpie in my hand. Publish the Q1 alignment reset post. 1 post, no tweaks. Spiral, ship it. Send 2 targeted messages referencing Q1 reset. Binary contained, highly leveraged. Insight package, day 24, Wingman Insight. You just didn't rename the offer, you moved the market frame forward. That's leadership, not marketing. Layer 2, operational insight, boo logic. You followed a clean alignment, reframe, execute loop. Align on timing, reframe the promise, execute the rewrite. This is how flow replaces recovery. Your strongest work happens when the calendar forces a decision and you commit to one decisive move. We should intentionally use calendar inflection points as execution triggers going forward. On day 24 scoreboard, Kanban ticket was yes. Post-execution prep, yes. Q1 promise written, yes. Objective achieved, yes. Streak intact, yes. Camera not working, yes. All right, I'm going to send you across to another beanie. And he'll do the outro because we've had all sorts of dramas with the camera here today. So take that, use it, make it a great week. I'll speak soon. There are 4 metrics that we're going to measure, which are going to give us a health check on our project. Project manager should be able to go to this and look at it. This is the thinking behind the way that I built this, is 1% of a 24-hour day is 14.4 minutes. So if we eliminate all of the waste, you'll need to come back to this screen back here. We eliminate all of the waste, the 90% of waste that is in his day or is in the process of trying to mitigate the 12 causes of project failure and drive the 9 rules of project flow. We get rid of a lot of that. He should be able to, in 14.4 minutes a day, he can go to back to here, look at his Trello board, look at his TAC plan, review the metrics for full kit, engagement, handoffs and constraints, and have an exceptional idea exactly where his project fits and where it's tracking on those things within 15 minutes, 1% of the day, of a 24-hour day. 14.4 minutes, he should be across everything.